So I will prepare the link and share everyone before we can start properly with the current situation in the market because the markets are pretty hot right now. And yeah, I want to share the link to everyone who wants to join. So let me do this quick. Okay. Do this quick to share to everyone. Okay. So we will just start slowly. Good. I'm pretty excited now to start this session to give a little bit more details what is happening on the market. And it's pretty much a lot happened, and a lot of people thought that now the bear market would start, and they were like, okay, we don't know if the 200 week monthly average has been reached already, which nearly it doesn't. So I want to give a little bit more details about what currently is happening in the crypto market, especially. And moreover, these kind of analysis is very important. This is not like financial advice I'm giving from my side. It's just the analysis I'm providing for my end. So you can also use this for your advantage because this is the analysis we do for our community, which is called the Wealth Insiders. So now for everyone who has this link also, who has specifically access now to this analysis, you can use it for your own. It will benefit you a lot. And moreover, I will go more in detail just now in 1 minute. So now we can start. Okay, so what I will do next is I will share the screen that we can see first. We will talk about two things always. First of all is always about crypto, and the second thing is about the real estate market in Dubai. Because our concept, of course, is called the crypto realtor, and the crypto realtor itself, for everyone who doesn't know that, crypto realtor is a financial product where we also work with real estate and with crypto at the same time. Why? Because we work with real world assets and we are reinvesting our income from our properties directly to the crypto market that we can buy the dips and make the returns. And now I will also share the screen to give you a little bit more detail about what exactly the crypto realtor is, so you have a little bit of clue what we are doing. So let me try to share the screen. So I think everyone is able to see my screen now. So this is our financial product, the crypto realtor, and I want to give a little bit more information about what we do here right now. So this financial product itself is focused more in crypto, right? So All of our kind of analysis, trades, this is all backed completely with the custodian bank of Swissquote. So for everyone who doesn't know, Swissquote is Swiss bank and exchange. They were one of the first who offered crypto already in the 1990, I think. And they are very popular here in Switzerland. They have an asset under management more than 76 billion. So it's a huge bank and huge credibility. So our financial product is registered there. So as you can see, also performance-wise, we have backed also from our decrease, which we had from August, and it looks like that we are pumping now. Also on the phone, I want to show you quick how it's going on my personal investment, which I did here because I always try to test it also on my Swissquote app. So I can show you specifically how the returns are. So I made since April 2025, I made investments. So you can see here, these are 5 kind of investments which I did. Uh, like the first 3 are more, I think one is oil and 2 are crypto projects. Then the fourth one, MSTR, is MicroStrategy, which made another 8% ROI. And then we have the Crypto Realtor, which now currently is here at 25% ROI. So we are pretty much happy now with these kind of returns. And now I will follow more about what is going on in the market. So that's why I want to show you here specifically what is going on. If I will open also our updates we had in the market, I want to go specifically around this kind of updates so I can talk more about this. For example, like let's go ahead and go back 7 days ago what has been happened. So the crypto market it sharply fell down to 112,000, and we also saw from the fear and greed index. I want to also open the fear and greed index from CoinGlass. This is the one I use specifically because I like to have the analysis from there. And you can see that currently from the fear and greed index, we are now at neutral, 49. Is that a good sign? I would say not, because it has happened very fast. We have declined now from around 117 or 119,000 direct to 112,000, and just backed up from there very fast. So we were around 29 and 30, and now people start to be in the greed mode again. So that's why I see more that has the potential of a decrease. You can see that we were in a fear mode for more than 800 days. And as soon as the crypto market goes in a fear mode, this is the potential where we have the ability that we can back up again, that we can buy these kind of dips. Also the same strategy we also with the crypto realty index, and we always buy when the market is feared, because when the market is feared, this is the option you have to buy as low as possible and use this as a natural hedge. um, and of course, when the crypto market gets very, very extreme fear, we had this also in March and April when the prices went down to 73,000. This is where people get super feared and where we have the ability to buy as low as possible. And that was exactly the time where I bought also at the Crypto Realty Index. And as you can see here so far, since April, we made a 25% ROI without buying the dips. So that's why, depending on if I compare the Crypto Realty as an index with um, other kind of financial product, it's I mean, for me, it's very important to have cash positions, because if you have cash positions, then you are protected over the downside, and at the same time, you can use this kind of cash positions to buy the dips. And right now, this, like from the fear and greed index, we are basically neutral, so everything can happen again. It can dip again. This is not even confirmed if we go up again. But we saw now from 118,000 when we dropped very fast to 112,000. Even we were very short. I can see it here. We were in around 109,000, even that. So it has the potential, I would say. We had a support here. There was a support here, even that like a big support is 108,000. But if we just compare where actually the support levels are, then we can also see that there is another support which can come under this region, which is 103,000, 104,000. So these kinds of regions are very much likely. It has the potential also to either go up now, or it can also go more down and can go over this kind of support zone here, where we can have another kind of upside again. So that's why I like to understand what is going on the fear and greed index, that we can see specifically how we can use our cash positions, if we use this to buy the dips or to be prepared with cash positions to buy the dips, or if we use this strategically, and just going on with the profits, and meanwhile from there we take up for next kind of decisions. What I also like to use is the moon phases, because these moon phases give me more the ability to see if we are currently bullish or bearish. I want to specifically show here that before we fell from around 117,000 now, when we fell down to now 108,000, that kind of drop was like a bear phase, like a bear moon here, where specifically traders were prepared. Why? Because if we just look at the bigger scale, I will just open the 1 month chart. Then we can see here that this kind of line, which we saw before, was actually the resistance line over years. And that kind of resistance line always, when people buy at the top, basically it's not recommended to buy at the top. Of course, you want to buy when the prices are low. So that's why these kind of trades were not executed, of course, at the top. We always prepare cash positions that the market can drop, and once it drops moreover, then this is the time where we take our cash positions to buy some little dips. Ja, ich mache das Live-Video gerade. Ja, genau. And now I want to go specifically and show you also, when it comes to the bull phase we had here, was around 108,000, and I mean that was the time where we had 109,000 and went up to 117,000. Now this kind of drop, I would say, is not kind of confirmed, so that's why I start to be prepared for another dip, or possibility that it could dip. But if we also look from the M2 Money Global Supply, it looks kind of good. So the question is just, if we go back again to the market updates from the last couple of days, which I have wrote, I want to also go through that. So let me change the screen quick. So that was here. I think this can work like this. Okay, so now here you can see this was 7 days ago when the market has actually dropped. We see the support around 107,000. Now I want to also go ahead and see the updates which we had here. Just again, this is the Wealth Insiders, the community group which we have, where all of our updates go inside. And this was actually, the time was the 24th of September, where we had liquidations around 30,000 bitcoins, around $3.3 billion, and this actually made the market very much aware for liquidations. I want to also go ahead here specifically, and we saw that a lot of leverage positions were liquidated. So this is actually the time where market makers use the ability to buy as low as possible and liquidate first all the kind of traders and all the kind of institutions which go for any kind of leverage positions. I want to also show you the liquidation map. Let me open that one. Let me open that one here. liquidation map CoinGlass. So I always open the one from the CoinGlass. Here you can see from the liquidation map, we are right now very much bullish. So if we check this from the 7 days, you can see we are pretty much bullish right now. And from the 30 days, we are also bullish. So what I want to show with this is as soon as we go more down, the liquidation of long positions will be higher. So that's why I told you that the support is at 104,000. We want to check that. If we go to 104,000, then more than 3.5 billion dollars worth of liquidations will be with just leveraged positions. And that's why most probably right now, if we just see also when the prices, I mean, the prices were around 117,000, right? And this is where we dropped. So that we dropped at the resistance zone, and that's why we didn't buy there. We always buy when we have a good support and which is really below the resistance line, that we can go more strategically and put the positions. And if we just check our last trades, which we do in our futures section, and I want to show you this one too. This is one trade which we did now. You can see here there is some buys which we did here and here for one account, and then also another account the same. So here it looks pretty much good. We see here we have here the buy, so we actually got a very good support and went up in a region now of 113,000. I hope now after the 4-hour candle will be closed that this will be a very good support. Otherwise there will be a decline. But I mean, right now, if we just check it on the momentum that we fall from 117,000 to 8,000, it looks pretty much bullish, and that's why I want to be prepared with the next kind of trades. Now, another update which I also made currently, this was actually the news from today, is the 29th of September, and this is also within the Wealth Insiders group. We can see that there were another kind of, I mean, you can see it here. The crypto market has shown strong momentum with Bitcoin pushing to 112,000 following the liquidations of approximately 75 million in short positions within the past hour. Previous resistance levels has been now turned into key supports, 111 and 110,000, which is good, right? Which is good because this will push the prices more up. And also right now, the Bitcoin dominance went back again to 59,000. If we want the altcoins to perform now in the market, that's why we make the buy limits prepared and ready. Then the Bitcoin dominance, of course, has to drop a little bit. So that's why I don't make Bitcoin trades right now too long. I try to prepare it mostly for the altcoins right now because we want just to be prepared that the altcoin season can start finally after a very long time. So this was from that side. Now, if I show you now some couple trades, this is where it becomes very much interesting. Then right now with Bitcoin, if I go more specifically into Bitcoin, let me show you. Then I see that we have a very good support at 108,000. So of course, if people had the buy limit at 108,000, that will be pretty much good. But there is also another support here at 109,000. This could be a very good support. Another support I would see here is also it could be around 111,000 too, but I like to be more safe on the safe side. So my suggestion as a trade, as a potential trade, would be in a section here around 109,000. So if there is any kind of Bitcoin buy limit or opportunities, I have my buy limits already, so I bought at 108,000. But if this would be another kind of decline, then this could be a good kind of buying opportunity. If we check now also from Ethereum, so we can open Ethereum here quick. Then also, as you see, last time I told you to buy at this section here, and what happened? The market dropped with that kind of bear phase. In that kind of point, which executed the trades, and now, right now, we see there is a support at 3,800 in Ethereum, and basically right now I don't see that much here as a support. So the question is just the more the Bitcoin dominance will be higher, of course, the altcoins can drop, but if the Bitcoin dominance goes lower, this is where the altcoins can rise again. So I would use now this kind of support here. So as soon as we really break out over this kind of support, I see this as a very good buying opportunity because we held a little bit support here, but of course we fell over. So we want this resistance to break over. So between that line here, I see moreover as a buying opportunity that we can expect Ethereum, of course, to be back again at 4,800. But before that, we have some resistance here in this section of 4,600 and also at 4,700. So before we confirm too much, I like to stay more patient. And as soon as it breaks out, I will go to the momentum more in a 1 hour chart or also in a 30 minutes chart, because then I can follow the market more in detail and I can see if we really break out. So either if we have the ability now to break out when the Bitcoin dominance will be lower, and if that will be so, then this is where I took the ability to buy. Or if we like go like this and drop again and use this kind of buying opportunity as a buy limit, that we can go over the next kind of phase over 4,000 at Ethereum. I mean, we were dreaming of Ethereum already on that kind of price point when we had this kind of support zone and this kind of support zone, right? So right now we are standing on a very major support zone. So that's why when we just check the 4,100 where the prices stand right now, I would say like 4,000. I mean, we are in a range where we can buy. If you want to use the ability to be in this strong position right now with Ethereum, I mean, there's these two kind of support zones, but I would say also more. If we have a bigger time frame, we can open this. So there is another support here, you can see. So we have 3 different support possibilities to enter with Ethereum. So that's why I see Ethereum much more as a potential right now here too. And I want to also show you some other trades which I had open before. I want to go to XRP. Some of the XRP are still in profit, so we can see it here. Some of them are not in profit yet, and we want to check them quickly. What happened here? So XRP, of course, we had a buying opportunity at 2.1. This was executed, which is good. So I want to open XRP here too. Let me open this one. XRP crypto. Okay. So we had here the support at 2.98. It went down, of course, when we had the kind of liquidations, and it holds support at this section. So we can see here right now, if I drop this here in this section, and this section was a very good opportunity for XRP. So it's 2.75. So if there would be another buy limit or an option when the market would fall more over, then I see here 2.74 as a good buying opportunity. We never know if now it will fall again and take this kind of buying opportunity, then this would be a good trade. And otherwise, I would also see an option here. This could be also very much a support. Let me show you this one too. It's actually here. This one, so 2.8, I would see also as a very good buy limit opportunity to go here with another kind of long position. So XRP, I would say, looks much more cleaner for me when it comes to the support, because we have here also 3 kind of support zones where we can enter or re-enter. So between 2.74 and 2.8, I see most probably re-enter options for XRP. Now, if we also check, I had also another one. Let me check the third one, and that would be the last one I can show for today. Is actually SUI. So let me open SUI also. SUI, and I want to show you exactly where I now took the opportunity last time in our live community, the opportunity with SUI. So SUI was actually taken at 3.16. The trade was executed. 3.16, we want to search this point, 3.16. So we want to draw this quick. 3.16 was a good support here. So you can see here, this is the SUI one. So you can see 3.16 was executed. So it holds support here, which is good. And I actually analyzed these trades when I saw two kind of support opportunities. One was, again, here, this section, another one support now hold here. The question is just if it will come back again more down. I don't see another opportunity right now here. Let me check. Let me check. Maybe there is another one. Maybe here could be another one. Yeah, there could be another one. It's very close. So it looks like a moment to enter. It's of course the prices are now 3.27, but 3.24 when it would slightly drop would be a re-enter option for SUI. And then I hope this will be more as a support also to see SUI more bullish again when Bitcoin dominance will go more down. But in general, right now, if we check the Bitcoin dominance level, then also I want to show you this Bitcoin dominance. Here. What happened with this indicator? Bitcoin dominance is here. So if we check the Bitcoin dominance again, we are right now on 30 and 4 from the Bitcoin dominance. So right now we see that when the dominance goes lower, we have the ability to buy again. So it looks good for the altcoins, right? If the Bitcoin dominance, of course, will be higher, we saw the Bitcoin dominance on Friday was super high. It was at 54, but now it dropped back again at 34, which is pretty much low. And good for the altcoins to perform. So that's why we want more the altcoins now to be prepared in our buy limits so we can enter these ones and have also a little bit of Bitcoin, because we never know when there is moments like we had a couple of days ago with these kind of liquidations to re-enter the market again, which we actually had 25th of September, where Bitcoin dominance was around 24, and also on the 22nd of September, where Bitcoin dominance was around 26. So I see moreover options to go for with this kind of analysis. And I mean, targets wise, right now, the question is just if Bitcoin will drop, then we have targets in this section. But I'm right now, I'm more bullish. I don't short the market moreover. So that's why I see this more as an analysis. So far, what I can expect is that if we hold a strong momentum here, I mean, just in general, I showed this already. If people think that we can go in a possible bear market, yes, we can do that, but this has to be reached in a section where we have to go below, I think, 51,000. Let me put this out. So right now, if we enter a bear market and it goes below the monthly MA of Bitcoin, then it should go below 54,000, which is pretty low, which the market has pretty much liquidated a lot. And this is not what I expect right now. So I see that this bull run has to end. We are entering October. So I see now big potential that we can go for more highs. And just to exit the futures, and the next video I will do also as a live will be an exit options for the next kind of futures which we had open, that we can take some profits. And yeah, after this swing which we take, and it looks pretty much good now, we have use the dollar cost average option to go on the proper DCA, and now we want to see where the exit option is. And this is what I will prepare for the next video as soon as we have the updates ready, that I can show you where we'll exit the trades. Yeah, I hope you like this one, this video, and yeah, I'm happy to prepare the next video. And I will go for the real estate one for our next kind of live video to keep you there up to date. See you.